The 10 million gold treasure hunt is over. Congratulations to the winner on both the EU and the US, who both took home over 5 million gold each from winning the competition. Now, a lot of people have been asking about the solution. Now, I did go over it on stream, but I know a lot of people missed that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clip the part from the stream where I go over the solution, and I'm going to tag it on to the end of this video, but that's not the only reason I've made this video. Firstly, just sorry for those who didn't get to take part. Now, I did try and make it as clear and obvious that this was going to happen. So I set up the video as a premiere several days before the event so people could see it was going to happen. And I also put out posts on Discords, on Twitter, all that sorts of stuff. And I did community posts on YouTube as well to let people know it was happening. If you missed all that, there's not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. If you have notifications on the channel, I don't understand how you can miss all that. But so sorry for those who didn't get to take part. There will be other events like this in the future, but half of the reason I'm making this video is for sort of feedback as to how we can do it in the future. So I did do a lot of giveaways last year, but it was all sort of like comment and then pick a random comment and stuff like that, and it was very boring. This was much more fun, and so this is probably the sort of how we will do the giveaways in the future. We will make sort of a mini event out of it. Now, I was really happy with the difficulty level of the treasure hunt. It lasted about 3 hours, which was absolutely perfect for me. US won by about 30 minutes. So we had a US winner about 30 minutes before an EU winner. So congrats Team US. The only thing I would have done different, if I could have, which wasn't possible with how this one was set up, but I would much rather have had a lot more smaller prizes than having sort of 2 big prizes. So having sort of 10 1 million gold prizes or 20 500k gold prizes, something like that. I would much rather have done that than have a situation by where we only had 2 winners at 5 million gold. But it was the only way it could have been done with how this particular competition was set up. That's why I'm asking for feedback from you guys as to how you think we can do future giveaways in a way as to have more people who can win, but without having cheating involved. Because obviously with this, once we have a winner, people know the solution. And so to have 20 winners, then you have 1 winner and 19 people that are just going to copy the solution. So that's what I'm asking for. Any ideas? I'm not saying I'm going to do every single idea, but I will definitely read every idea and sort of take any feedback for what we're going to do in the future. Now, after I released the video, I did go live and was streaming, and we had a lot of fun on stream, and we was able to clarify quite a lot of issues. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like I said, very open to doing this again in the future, with hopefully a lot more winners in the future, but probably for sort of lesser amounts. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to run the footage of the stream where I go through the solutions. So those of you that did miss it and weren't on the stream, then you can see it, because I know a lot of you have been asking. And like I said, give me that feedback for next time, and hopefully we can do more of these in the future. Right, should we quickly do the answers then? Seeing as everyone, right, let's bring the videos up one at a time. Which one was it? Which clue was each one? What was in each one? So this was, so the item was diamond hammer. So the word diamond came from one video, and the word hammer came from another video. So this was the diamond video, and there's about 5 instances in the video where there's diamonds that there shouldn't be on the video, really. You've got a primal diamond, which is, you know, there shouldn't be a primal diamond. That's obviously old stuff. I may miss some of them here as we're going through. And then there's an Illidari diamond in the inventory there. Which we'll scroll over in a minute. Once again, something that shouldn't really be When's he going to start using his thing? You got to remember, I made these videos a couple of weeks ago, so I can't remember. Oh yeah, that's where he starts to enchant the diamond focus ring. So there I'm in 1 second. I'm hovering over the Illidari diamond. So it's diamond, diamond, diamond just coming up over and over again. And there's a diamond club there as well. I think I hover over that in a minute, the diamond club, at some point. And then right at the end, sorry, that's about 4 instances of diamond we've had so far. And then right at the end of the video, in the bottom right hand corner, like a crude drawing of a diamond appears there as well. So diamond comes up about 5 times where it shouldn't be in the video. So that's how you're supposed to get diamond. So this is the hammer video. So in this video, there's actually a hammer in the camera in the room behind me. And it starts here. It starts in the bottom. It starts near my weights in the bottom. Then it moves on to the sofa behind me as you go through the video. And it moves to various places on the sofa. See, it's in the back cushion there. And then it moves on to the armchair then it moves on to the chair and the arm there. And then right at the end of the video, I actually have the hammer in my left hand and you can just see the top of it. Although that's harder to see. You can see it in my hand there in the bottom. But on top of that, there's loads of other hammers in the video as well, which you might have picked up on it from. The one that most people saw, I think, was the ridiculous amount of blacksmithing hammers that the character has in its inventory. So it has an inventory full of blacksmithing hammers through the whole thing, so it's more hammers. It also has all these transmog hammers as well in its inventory, which at some point in the video, it gets those out of its mailbox for no apparent reason. I think it's just as it comes out of the auction house here, if I remember. Buys this stuff up. Yeah, that's where. So you see it get the hammers out the inventory there. And then all these transmog hammers is moving around. So you've got the blacksmithing hammers, you've got these transmogging hammers, and then you've got the hammers in the background as well. So that's how you're supposed to get. When I saw that, I thought you was posting them. You thought I was posting like 60 blacksmithing hammers in my inventory. So yeah, that was the hammer. For the server, I think a lot of people got the server. You can see a silhouette of Illidan. And he pops up a few times through the video. So he pops up in the bottom right-hand corner there. He pops up in the top right-hand corner in a minute. And obviously this Illidan's a server name. He does pop up in the top right-hand corner, and he pops up 3 times in the video. So that's basically how you're supposed to figure out what server it was. And it's quite, obviously it's Illidan, so it's quite distinctive. Can't see him. Can't see him. He does, multiple times through the video though, he does, there you go. So multiple times in the video, he does pop up like that. So obviously you've got diamond, and you've got diamond, and you've got hammer, and you've got the server. Now for the so this is, and this one's really, the actual thing's really easy to find. It's about what you do with it. Yeah. Right, so there it is. Back a little bit. So you can see there, it's a load of numbers. So did anyone actually figure it out? your character K-Check EU has a hammer mog listed for 150k. Laugh my ass off. I probably have that listed on 150 different servers. So this was the price clue, and what it is a basic cipher. Well, basically, it's you replace the like letters with numbers, but it's just one different. It's just one up. So all the number ones was a space. Then A was 2, C was 3. So all the numbers are basically moved up 1, and there was a number 1 in whenever there was a gap for a letter. Did Chat GPT solve it? I'll have to make it harder next time, then, won't I? And the one with an exclamation mark on it, I put the exclamation mark on it because that was just a number. So you keep the 17 as a number. But if you'd figured out the rest of it, then you could understand that that was a 17. And basically, it was asking you, I can't remember exactly what it was. It was something like, yeah, I got it in like 40 minutes, felt like a genius. It was something like, how far is the speed of light in 17 seconds or something. I can't remember the exact thing. But it basically comes out to about 5.1 million. And that was it. That was all you needed to do. Took about, 3 hours for it to get done on both. Can't believe I actually got it. Thank you so much for the golden content. That's fine. It was fun pulling it together. And watch Blizzard ban me again now for what looks like dodgy auction house stuff.